Hey guys and gals, welcome back to Thompson's CR feed. And it's a great day out here in this place called America. Well, I'm Sandra McMost, and I'll be your host for today. So, we've got some great interviews coming up for you, and we're going to be informing you about the space race between America and the Soviet Union. Let's see what they have to say about this. We've got our first interview coming right up. Just wait for a bit. Alright, boys and girls, next we have a very special guest coming all the way from the east side of the Iron Curtain, Nikita Khrushchev. Mr. Khrushchev, welcome to the show. How are you feeling?
Just fine, miss. Can we get on with the interview?
Okie dokie. So, tell me, my Soviet sidekick, how are things on the east? Red as ever, I hope.
You could say that. Our space program is doing well, I trust you've heard.
Oh yes, all of America is just buzzing about the satellite launch that you apparently accomplished. Tell us about it, Mr. Khrushchev.
Well, since you asked, we recently got our satellite Sputnik into orbit around the Earth. This launch will lead the USSR to new political, military, technological, and scientific developments. This is a big thing, you know, a grand accomplishment. Sputnik is about 58 centimeters and 23 inches and 183 of your American pounds. The Sputnik isn't our only advancement either. The USSR has all the rockets of whatever capacity it needs.
Well, that's neato. You Russians sure put us in our place.
Yes, well.
What else can we expect from the Soviets in the near future?
Well, we have a second satellite launch planned to go off very shortly. We want to test the effects of a launch on a living thing. It's all very exciting, this competition to get to the final frontier. A sort of race to space, if you will.
Neato! Well, thanks for your time, Mr. Khrushchev. It's been hip having you around. Now, don't have it cow, boys and girls, but we have another guest coming after the break, so stick around. Okay, guys and gals, we're back from the break, and you know what? I've got my friend Julie Costello all the way out in the Soviet Union, streaming live. What's up, Julie?
Hi, Sandra. Here in the heart of the USSR, we have here Mr. Sergei Korolev, whom is a central part of the Soviet Sputnik program. Isn't that right, Mr. Korolev?
Yes, indeed. I developed our 7 rocket to launch Sputnik into space.
So, exactly how did this program begin?
It started when I proposed the idea of Earth-orbiting satellite to Comrade Dmitry Ustinov, Minister of Defense Industries in the Soviet Union. I later proposed calculations of the R-7 rocket launch, which we would later use to enhance the rocket for future satellite launches.
How interesting. Now, why is the launch of Sputnik so significant? How do you feel about it?
Well, I know for a fact that the launch of the satellite greatly empowered our technological advances. But more importantly, you must understand that the launch of the satellite greatly establishes the Soviet Union as a great power. To any Americans watching this program, I tell you this. The Soviet Union is no third-rate power. We are capable of an active space program and we will carry it out. We will not compromise.
Okay. Anything else, Mr. Korolev?
Yes, one more thing. It is important that we realize that the launch of the satellite is something good for the rest of science, but not only for the science, for the rest of the world as well. I'm sure that we can use this to greatly enhance our knowledge, as well as what we can do for our countries, for our world. I'm sure that our capacity as humans for ingenuity can lead us down this path.
Well, that's it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed our interview of Mr. Sergei Korolev. Thank you very much, Mr. Sergei. So, if you think about it, what are our capabilities and what are the consequences of our actions? What could be the consequences of sending a satellite into space? We'll see, folks. Back to you, Sandra.
Thanks, Julie. That was one great interview. Okay, guys, so now we got a special guest coming into the studio. Elvis Presley! I'm so excited. Oh man, it took us so long to get this interview. How long was it, Sharon? It was
We interrupt this message to you disastrous American peoples made for a very special report in the homeland Soviet Russia. I am Oleg Gazenko, and this is about a very special dog named Laika. If you look closely, you can see we have a female dog right here. This dog was trained especially for an orbit of Sputnik 2. We picked her up the streets of Moscow, and she is currently being trained with 2 other dogs, Albina and Mushka. Her training includes many different exercises. We put the dogs into smaller and smaller cages for long periods of time for them to get used to the smallness of the cabin in Sputnik. We also put them in centrifuges for them to get the feel of the space launch, yeah? We know that once these dogs go up into this space, they will not come down, but they will benefit the science of space, yeah? It saddens my heart greatly to see this dog go up in space and not come down. Laika is her name. A very sweet dog. We only put Laika up into space because Khrushchev said we must do something special. 40th anniversary of the Bolshevik Revolution is on very short notice, so we cannot come up with a way to make it come down. However, I love Laika very much. There are many names for her, like Limonchik, Zunchka, and Kundrava. You American people with your capitalist system call her Mutnik, but she is very special, and this just sets us one step ahead of you in the race to space. Ha ha ha. Do svidania, America.
Well, thanks, Mr. Presley. Have a nice day. Oh, that was so amazing. I learned so much about Mr. Wait. I'm getting that we didn't get any of that? Because Soviets. Well, that was entertaining. Well, America, you might not have seen the Presley thing, but you did see the Soviets. And remember, guys, America is trying to help you. A special thanks to our sponsors, Puppy Clean. It's not clean until it's been puppy cleaned.
Back in the USSR, you don't know how lucky you are, boys. Back in the USSR, back in the USSR. Hey, you don't know how lucky you are, boys. Back in the USSR.